All right, so I'm using these Jiffy Professional Greenhouse peat moss, little compressed peat moss deals. There's 36 in each one of them, and I'm sure a lot of you, probably if not everybody's already seen these before. All you do is you keep them in these little recessed plastic things right here, and they got a little like hole in there that, you know, that's where the seed's supposed to go. You put the water in, it expands for about an inch and a half, and then you peel back this. It's like a little mesh in here, and you peel it back a little bit, and then you move the dirt, and then you drop the seeds down the side, and then you cover them back up. So let's take a look at how long this is going to take. It says it takes about 5 cups of water to do this. So I'm just going to do a little bit at a time because they tend to kind of float in here while you're pouring these in here. So I like to pour a little bit in there, and if they start popping up, then I kind of press them back down in there so that they stay down in there flat. Because I've used these before years ago, and they have a tendency to kind of cattywampus. They get sideways and kind of expand kind of crazy and whatever, and you want them to have you know, evenly go up instead of all kind of crazy. And it doesn't take long for these to expand. Once you start putting the water in here, they'll expand, and the tops right here, they actually start kind of opening up, and the dirt will come out if you put too much water in there, if you pour it like right on top of it. So you kind of got to watch out for that. And I'm gonna let that sit there for a few minutes, and then I'm gonna put some more water in there. So there you go. They're all expanded, and that only took 4 cups of water. And it didn't take very long. It only took about 3.5 minutes. I did the time lapse on there, and you can see the water just kind of absorbing up in there. I don't know what this is right here. It's like something red. Looks like maybe a root or something from a plant or something. But there it is. So in this flat right here, I'm gonna put all carrots inside of this one right here. We like carrots, we like onions. So basically, we have a salsa garden going on here. So I wanted to show you this. I did this the other day on the 25th. I have tomato and I have jalapeno in here. So as you can see, these are starting to germinate. So these are all, right here, these are all tomatoes. There are 6 tomato plants. And the jalapenos right here. So those are coming along very nicely. And then I have over here, I have some broccoli and onion. So the broccoli actually has already germinated, and all of them but one have germinated. And I see it starting to come up right in there. You can see it starting to come up. And all of them are coming along quite well, so that's good. I'm happy with that. And these onions right here, they're not sprouting yet. I don't see anything coming up in here. So I'm not sure if that just is going to take a little bit longer. Oh, wait a second. It looks like I got a stray seed right here. I'm not sure what that is. I'm going to have to look at these seeds because that's black, and I think that was the broccoli. So maybe I dropped a broccoli seed on there and it started to germinate, or it may be the onion. But we'll find out. So there it is. It is actually starting to sprout. And the other thing that I noticed is, you can see right here, there's a little bit of like fungus. And I'm not sure why that is. It only is in this right here for some reason. So I'll keep you updated on that, and hopefully this weekend these will all be done, or all germinated, I should say, and we'll be getting these in the ground. All right, so here's one that I've already filled up with water. They've expanded, and I've actually filled it with seeds. So what I did was I put some of these, the tomatillo in here. So I did 12 of those right here in this row right here. And then I did 24 of these cherry radish. We like the radishes, so I put 3 seeds in each one of these. And as far as for the radish goes, you know, it always says to thin out to 1 plant, but you know what? I'm just gonna let all of these grow and see what happens. You know, if I end up with, you know, a bunch of freaky looking radishes because they've gone together or whatever, that's fine with me, as long as they taste good. The tomatillas, well, those I'll have to thin out, because if they all grow, you know, it's gonna be way more than we're gonna need. So this flat is done. That's a total of 36 plants right here. So I'm gonna get ready to do the other one. Okay, so I'm putting in these carrot seeds, and my gosh, look at how small those things are. They're like super tiny. I don't know how I'm gonna put just a couple seeds in each one of these things. So there you go, mamas. See how small they are? They're real tiny. So I'm gonna fill this thing up and hope for the best on this.